This is the second interview for our Bass Pass blog. And we are here with Matt Watt, also known as Killawatt from Portsmouth, UK. Today Killawatt is playing at Club K4 in Ljubljana, Slovenia, and alongside Slovenian crew Crunchit and Croatian Sea-Splash crew. And this is actually Outlook and Sea-Splash pre-party.
Fair enough, I don't know what dubstep is, but people tell me all the time, man, you play dubstep. Because I don't care where the music comes from. The music you heard tonight, that's music from my personal collection. It's music I like. Don't ask me where it comes from. I just like it. You know, that's number one. You know, I don't care where the music comes from. The only thing that I care where it comes from is the food on my plate. I want to know where that came from. But everything else, you know, I'm cool with it, man. If it's good, it's good.
You started in jungle scene as a resident DJ in university in Surrey, Pressure Nights, and co-running a jungle label, Sata Sounds. And you also have musical education, playing guitar and trombone. Now you're producing your own sounds, and they get played by big DJs like Scream, Banga, Youngster, N-Type, of course. He was your supporter from the beginning. You also have some releases on his Wheel and Deal record label. How did your style develop, and what kind of things you produced lately?
Well, I started on jungle, which is obviously very scatty. There's a lot going on all the time. And I never really enjoyed dubstep that much until I went to university and met other people into it. And I think it was a space that, like, in the music that appealed to me. Coming from jungle, there's no space in it, and in dubstep there's a lot of space, so it's quite contrasting. And I started making dubbier kind of dubstep, like heavily reggae influenced. And then I got into people like Cryptic Minds and DJ Mad. I've only really been into dubstep for about 3 years, so I never really got into really early stuff like DMZ and the really early Screaming Banger and Big Apple Records and stuff like that. So I was always into the techier stuff, and I was into techie drum and bass before that. But yeah, since I started listening to Cryptic Minds and stuff, I started producing deeper, techier, kind of spaced out atmospheric dubstep, and it's kind of just progressed from there really. Like, I like to mix it up occasionally, make a few different things. I've started making techno recently, dubbier stuff. So yeah, it's progressed all over the place really.
You came to scene quite rapidly, to dubstep scene. How did your life change, if it did?
I wouldn't say my life changed. It's a very slow and gradual incline, sort of up the scene. Yeah, I made a 4-track demo when I started making dubstep seriously. Sent it out to pretty much everyone. Got no replies about it, and then I was just on SoundCloud one day and I saw N-Type was online, and I just sent him a zip. Within about 5 minutes he was like, yeah, I want to sign them. So I was like, sweet. And then yeah, so I had my first Wheel and Deal release, and as soon as you really get your foot in the door, it's a lot easier to get releases. And then had releases on Black Box, which is one of my favourite labels, and Box Clever, New Moon, Subway from Holland, and then yeah, I've got a lot of releases planned, but it has been a very quick sort of emergence into the scene. It came with a bit of a shock really, I suppose. Yeah. Do
you have any plans collaborating with some MCs or some singers perhaps? Did you think about this?
I have recently been in touch with a few people. Nancy from Nancy and Phoebe, who's Congo Natty's vocalist. I'm kind of doing a track with her at the moment. It's slow going because she has a lot of other stuff on. There's a hip-hop MC called Context MC. He's kind of getting quite big. He was MTV's Unsigned Talent of the Year last year, which is quite a big thing. And yeah, hopefully I'll be doing a few things with him. One of my best mates is an MC, so I'm kind of hoping to do maybe make a few grime tracks with him because he's well into grime. But yeah, it's definitely something I want to do more of, because I think having a vocal in a track just adds another layer to it, and it appeals to more people as well, especially girls, because girls seem to love vocals and being able to sing along and stuff. So yeah, and especially I'm planning to start an album soon with my mate Ip Man. He was my housemate at uni, and we do a lot of stuff together. So yeah, hopefully on that we'll be able to get some vocals on it too.
thanks so much for the interview.
Yeah, that's cool. Should be a good night tonight. Like, we just done the sound check and the sound system's really, really good. Probably the best I've heard in a while. So yeah, should be pretty good.